Hi and welcome. You're looking at the California Environment Screen 4.0 map was created in the previous video. Each color represents a census tract's population burden. So the darker the red, the higher the environmental risk. But as a data scientist, I wanted to know what exactly is inside those red zones. Is it the air, the soil, or the socioeconomic vulnerability of the people living there? So today, I'm going to show you how to build the engine behind the analysis, which is called the stock bar graph, as you can see in the picture. So now let's go and open a new sheet and drag the California County into columns, and then drag measure values into rows. So Tableau gives us everything by default, which is too much. I go to the measure value card and filter this down to just our 3 key air polluted. So we're gonna select ozone percentile, PM 2.5 percentile, and diesel PM percentile. By using percentiles, we standardize every factor on a scale of 0 to 100. This turns every polluted into common currency, allowing us to see the true cumulative burden on a community. To get the stacked look, we take a measure name and drop it into color. Change the mark type from automatic to bar, as you can see. This is really important step. And then right click and we change from sum to average and sorted from the highest to the lowest. And you can also adjust the graph by minimizing or maximizing. You can also edit the title y-axis by cumulative pollution percentile. You can also edit the axis formatted axis by making it bold and 12. That's great. Oh, we have to also hide this to make our graph beautiful. So now we change the name of the sheet as air quality. Okay, so now let's analyze our graph. So here we can also change it to separate graphs or just one graph, whatever you need it for your project. So for our project today, so we're gonna use just stock bar. So here we have PM 2.5 is 91.39. This means Fresno air has more fine particulate matter than 91.39% of the rest of California. Is it the worst 10% of the state? The ozone is 83.22, so that's 83rd percentile, meaning it faces higher smog level than the vast majority of California communities. And diesel PM is 44.76. This is Fresno cleanest metric here, but it still means it's above the state average. So now let's go to environmental threats. So let's look at the summary of what examples. Take Amador County. On the surface, it's beautiful, but the data shows some hidden legacy issue. Its cleanup size score is a 66. Hazardous waste is around 61. This means Amador actually deals with more industrial waste issue than about 2/3 of the state. Switch to King County for renewable pollution. So then we move to King County, and the story shift to public health. This is where it gets heavy. The cardiovascular score is 95.7. It's heartbreaking. It means people that are struggling with heart issues more than almost anywhere else in California. And asthma is also high at 82, even though their low birth weight is closer to the state average at 52. So the economic factor, look at Imperial County, the burden is just environmental, it's economic. The employment is 91 percentile. That's extreme. Poverty is 74. But interesting, their housing burden is actually quiet, only 17. Shows you that every county has different toxic cocktail of challenges. So this is our video for today. So yeah, happy analyzing.